comparison shot from my back. Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I will show you my transformation, my fitness journey from start to until today. It basically all started in 2006 when I was dreaming, so to speak, about build a great physique. I was reading men's health magazines and also bodybuilding related magazines because I really wanted to get muscular, fit, and I was really skinny and I was ashamed to join the gym because I was afraid that people will mock me. At that time I had a good friend, Peter. He actually already built a great physique. I asked him about some guidelines and he actually wanted me to join the gym with him, but as I mentioned, I was really ashamed. So Peter lent me his bench and a pair of dumbbells. Long story short, I started lifting in my attic with his dumbbells and a bench. And he also wrote me a training program. He gave me some guidelines about nutrition and also about the training. But soon after that, Peter tragically passed away, and I experienced a really hard stage of my life, and I stopped working out because I was really devastated by his death. So then it went, maybe 6 months or so went by. I think it was in 2007 that I was searching for some tools in my attic. I saw the bench and the dumbbells that Peter gave me at that time, and I also remembered his words. He said to me that, Daniel, don't quit, no matter how bad your results will be or how demotivated you will feel at times, just don't quit. And at that time it was like a switch in my head. I started to work out again in my attic. I trained there for maybe 6 months or so, and later I started to work out also in the gym. It all started in first 2006, then in 2007. And here I have collected some pictures I have here on the computer to see how I looked when I started until today, how my progress went. As you can see, I was really skinny. I started to develop some definition, maybe in my abs, in my chest, shoulders a little bit. But the biggest problem I had was with my arms, because even nowadays my arms are the hardest for me to keep them up, to build them. I think it's genetically, but I am happy as long as I'm healthy and my joints are healthy. I still make little by little progress. So this was in 2007. This was a back shot. My back is my strongest point, I believe, and I also like to train back. It's my favorite body part because you have really a lot of different exercises, variations to train back, so you never get bored. At least this is for me. This was in 2008. As you can see, I had some more definition there, the abs, the chest. In the meantime, of course, I was seeking knowledge from some different ebooks, magazines, from the internet, also some books that I ordered online, and I was trying to figure out the best approach. I also was knowing my body, how much to eat, and try to develop the good eating habits. I must say that after 2007, 2008, I was pretty consistent with my training. I maybe had a week or 2 weeks off here and there, but basically if I was on vacation or if I was ill, other than that, I was training consistently. This was in 2010 or 2011, I'm not sure, because I didn't find all the pictures from every year on my computer. I will play the video later that I did, I think 2 years ago, because in that video that I did on my previous laptop, I had more pictures there, and some of the pictures I couldn't find them, so you will see basically year after year how it went. But now fast forward, I think this was 2011, I believe. As you can see, I had more definition, my abs, my chest, even my arms. You can see the separation in the muscles. Put some size on, but still I was quite skinny. Also my arms, especially the triceps, I think also it's the reason because my triceps is shaped that way. It's more flat on the side, so it's not the 3D look like some people have. So I have to just go with that. And I think the next picture, oh, this was 2011 or 2012. I'm not sure about the exact years because it was like 10 years ago. And as you can see, even more defined, some more size, especially in the back shot. Here also, because of the sun, you can really see the definition in my traps, shoulders, my back. Also the Christmas tree is there. So yeah, this was, I believe it was 2012, but it doesn't matter. Here I have noticed some of the best progress in my journey. And here I think that I started to train Maxo T style, low volume, a lot of weight, 4 to 6 reps on most lifts. And I remember at the time I was reading Jeff Rodriguez's blog when he was preparing for the Muscle Mania, and he was all the changes he was doing to his diet. He was actually that blog was a gold mine for me, because when it comes to, of course, the knowledge for the training, I can see how much protein he ate, carbohydrates, fats, and I realized that I need to bump up my protein intake, and I did. And I think in 12 months I put on some more size, but actually I was able to be defined even more, to drop my body fat percentage, and that make me look bigger, because we all know that bodybuilding is about the illusion. And the more you are defined, the bigger you look. Of course, you have to put some size also on, and that was the year that I make a great progress, around 2012, 2013. Here is the next picture, 2018, I'm not sure. I know that the pictures from 2013 to 2017, 18 are in the video I will play you later. This was in 2018. The first one here is when I was bulking. When I have my bulking phase, I tend to gain also some fat, and then I had harder time to lean down. But later, at around from 2014 or 15 on, I was more strict with my diet. I paid more attention. I also started to do cardio even in my bulking phases, so I didn't get so much fat. Maybe at the beginning my weight fluctuates from 10 to 12 kilos in difference in my gaining phase or in my cut phase, but later I close that gap. It was nowadays 5 to 6 kilos of difference. So if this winter, actually right now I have around 91 kilos. When I prep for the summer, I have around 85 kilograms, and I am 185 centimeters tall. I'm not sure how much feet or other metrics for you if you are watching from the States. But okay, so here it was 2018 on my bulking phase, and 2018, this was 2018 in my cutting phase. So you can already see that I was managing to really lean down. You can see all my abs and the details in the muscles. In 2019, this picture, and because a friend of mine had a gym, I also worked there. Maybe I need to mention also that in 2016 I get my PT license, and I was working in the gym, helping there, working behind the desk. I also had my clients there. This was, yes, this was in 2019, this picture. And this one, this was in 2020, because this picture already, Tanya took this picture, my wife, that I get to know in 2020 during the COVID, because at that time we actually didn't left the country, and we met in the city, actually on the beach. And this was, I think, our first small vacation, because during the lockdowns there were still some gaps where, of course, the restrictions were lowered and we could go to get to go to short vacations inside the country. But then again, this is from 2020, I believe, in my attic, again during one of the lockdowns, because I believe we had 2 or 3 lockdowns, and I was training, as you can see, with my good old equipment. Some of that was from Peter, and some of that, the other was that I bought later when I was working out. I also did a homemade dip belt, you can see there, and I was training in my attic. And the next picture is also from the attic as well, so it was around that time. Oh, here is a comparison shot from my back from 2007 to, again, 220 or 221. This, I think it was already after the lockdown, because this was shot in the city where Tanya was living at the time, and was actually before or after we hit the gym, because it's a parking lot of the gym that we were going at that time. So, and this one is the same, just from the front shot. As you can see, I put some size on, especially I believe in my chest, my shoulders, but also in my legs, even if you can't see them right now here. But the biggest struggle with my legs is that it's hard to define them, because I have a thick skin genetically on my quads. So to get the separation in my legs, I really need to go really low with the body fat percentage, but I don't feel so well when I go so low, because I struggle with hunger. So okay, I will not have so well-defined legs, but I still will look good, because my main goal is not to compete. Even if, just for the record, I did compete, you will see that in the video. My main goal is just to be healthy, to be fit, and to be able to work out and enjoy this journey for as long as I can. So, and this was, yeah, this was also in Maribor, in the city where Tanya was living, 2020, 2021. I'm not sure about this, because we had some photo shoots in 2020, in 2021. I believe it was 2021, this picture, and this one as well. Here you can see that I also gained some size in my arms, despite it's still my lagging body part, but I was able to gain some size there as well. And this also, this was I believe towards the end of summer of 21. And this one also, where we went for a hike. We stopped here to have picnic, and it was a good lighting, so we did some pictures there as well. This was from the gym. I was quite lean. I mean, from 2012, 2013, for every summer I was not having trouble to lean down. The main struggle for me is actually to put on size, because I really need to eat a lot, and I mean like 4,200 calories or more than 4,000 calories to gain some size. And it's difficult for me to eat so much food, because I still focus on lean food mostly. I don't want to get fat, too much fat along the way. And yeah, so this was in 2021. This was in Mallorca, I believe, yes, when we were in vacation. So this was also 2021, with me flipping the tire. And these last 3 pictures are from last year, 2022. This was in Amsterdam. This was in Amsterdam as well. We were there for a week. And this was, again, this was in here from a gym here in Slovenia. So now to have a better picture of every year how it all went, I will play a short video. I believe it's around 3.5 to 4 minutes long. So if you want to see also the in more details, also other pictures that I couldn't find on this computer. Stick for another 4 minutes and I will come back later after the video. Basically, for the last 7 years, I was just maintaining. I mean, I still was progressing, but the progress was so slow and it was minimal. Maybe I could see some changes when it comes to the details on my body, but actually from 2015 to 16 to 20, there was not so much of a difference to 2022, for example. And but also some years I even regress on some exercises. For example, I also lost some size in my legs in some years because of the injuries. I had injuries in my knees in 2021, so for more than 6 years for my quads I was able just to do leg extension really lightweight, and also through the years I injured one shoulder, other shoulder. Sometimes we have to consider that the progress will not be linear. Sometimes we will, of course, it will slow down or even regress if we suffer some setbacks. But anyway, I hope this get to motivate you just a little to know that you can achieve great things on your physique if you are consistent. You don't need to know exactly everything, you don't need to do everything perfectly, but through time you will get better and better at it. You will know your body, you will know how your body functions, you will know how much you eat to gain size, to lose fat, and you will get better and better, and also this will of course reflect in your physique. Anyway, I wish you a great day. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like. It helps me, my channel, to grow, and see you guys in the next video.